Loads of people tell me I've got the toughest job in town. There's the naming lights. That's me, stand-up comedian Rhod Gilbert. But for 3 days, I've got to be a bin man. Poorly paid, stinking, filthy, smelly, unappreciated job. Great. This is day one of being a bin man. It starts a little bit earlier than I'm used to. That's more like what I'm used to. I usually go to bed about 3, 4 in the morning.
I haven't got up this early for about 4 or 5 years since I had a proper job.
God. I put those bins out. And that was hell. Oh, I couldn't wait to get stuck in and rush down to Bin HQ just outside Cardiff to meet my new boss, Tony, or Lord of the Bins, as I'd later call him.
Very, very excited.
Rod?
Hiya.
Tony Swear.
Hello, mate.
Good afternoon, mate. Nice to see you. It's 10:15, and what time did we see?
So, am I late, am I?
Yeah, we are very late.
Am I?
I won't give you a bollocking in front of these people, but I'll do it in the office, okay?
Okay.
You bought everything up, if I'm honest. It's not very good coming in very late. You've put everything behind. You've got to be inducted properly before you go on any vehicle. Are you physically fit?
I don't look that unfit, but I'm unbelievably unfit.
Well, I'll get you fit by the end of the week then, because the refuse is a very good job.
Oh,
and it does
how
keep
could it
you
be?
fit. We've had boys that are super fit, rugby captains, everything. They're walking 5 to 10 miles and lifting 20 ton. Do you know what I mean?
Of crap.
Of crap. Couple of days, they don't want to be doing it. It is an hard job.
Oh, God. This is going to be a disaster.
After Tony's motivational speech, I was even keener to get started. But I had to see Paul and Elsbeth in health and safety first. Before I could earn my bin wings, I needed to know the potential dangers ahead. It was the stuff of James Bond.
On the back of a full compactor without checking with his supervisor.
Oh,
Now look what happened.
look at that.
There's some unidentified chemical.
Yeah, Ribena everywhere.
Bloody idiot.
Streets ruined.
The other lads won't be getting a bonus today.
Next stop, next for bin men.
Getting my protective clothing, things to stop glass going in my legs, and big protective boots, and all they're going to have left is a pair of flip-flops and a bikini. You watch.
Bin men often come home with broken glass, hypodermic needles and rats sticking out of them, and have to walk miles every day. So there's no point dressing like Beyonce.
Hey, can you bring an air freshener out for you as well?
What are you going to do with the air freshener? Is this one of the induction ceremonies? Do I have to bend over? You know you're in trouble when a bin man's spraying aerosol in your trainers.
And now the really fun bit, lifting a bag.
What we're looking at with manual handling is working with your body, moving in a natural way. You don't want to put all the strain onto your back like you were stooping.
Yeah, not like that.
You don't want to put all the strain onto your knees, so you wouldn't squat down to pick something up because you've got to get back up again.
Right.
So you just want gentle bending of the whole body. So you're coming into the bags in each hand and off.
Let me have a go and you judge me.
Certainly.
Relax the legs, relax the hips, relax the back. Fluid movement, don't stop and something like that.
But you just want to be a bit more natural movement than that, don't you? And that's basically all we're looking at.
Oh.
Right, nice relaxed
I
knees, hips back.
I was perhaps a little bit too conscious of what I'm doing.
Yes.
Oh.
That's it, perfect.
Come on. Perfect.
And again, it's... That's it, avoid any twisting.
10.
10 for that.
But it's not all laughs on the bins, there are dangerous downsides.
See fingers and legs and
Okay.
stuff just getting caught in this.
So it gets past there.
Gee! Oh, lucky I had my high-vis jacket on there.
And,
Yeah, lucky I had my tabard. I could have injured somebody with that.
that don't take no prisoners.
It's like David Attenborough. You know when he gets close to a whale and it's that awesome kind of, whoa, look at the awesome power and majesty of that beast. That's what it's like being next to this bin lorry.
Yeah.
And Paul, obviously. Pretty nervous about the whole thing, really. If I start at 6:30, I'll be looking for a way out by 7 o'clock. It's like doing the Nike 10K run, only every 10 yards somebody throws a bucket of vomit in your face.
The streets of Barry are almost vertical. Worried about my fitness, Lord of the Bins Tony made me walk some of the route ahead of the big day.
What if I don't make it?
You won't be doing Wednesday.
Walking up to those bags is the most exercise I've done in probably 3 or 4 years. My calves are genuinely hurting. How many miles am I going to have to do on Wednesday?
About 8-9 miles.
8-9 miles. 8-9 miles of this. Well, it's as hard as it looks. You know, when you get to the top of Snowdon and there's a nice little cafe, you can have a cup of tea and a bit of cake when you finish. Is that going to be waiting for me when I finish on Wednesday?
Not exactly.
Not exactly, no. I'd end up here, the waste transfer site. I haven't seen a cafe this bad since my uncle decided to open a tea room in the middle of his divorce proceedings.
So you can't even smell that, can you? You can't smell that thing.
No.
Can I just ask you, can you smell that?
Not at all.
And I hadn't smelt this much rubbish since I was shown round the BBC Wales archives.
It doesn't even smell. I know that's...
Come on, it does smell.
You're loading nearly double that, Rod, on Wednesday.
I think it's pretty amazing I'm going to shift that much. Well, you say I'm going to shift that much. I can't see it myself. Give me the juicy stuff. What have you found in here?
Joe Public, they'll chuck anything out. They think they've got a black bin, they can put whatever they like in there. Television screens, certain sites have found bodies in there even. One of our sites. Some vagrants and the like, they actually sleep in bins.
And then they've only been found when they've pitched up here?
Yeah, when they come to tip out.
There's some top-notch stuff in here. Look, that touch of mink, Cary Grant and Doris Day. Can I have that?
You can't, no, you can't, sorry Rod. It's classed as waste and it has to stay here.
Yeah, but nobody's going to mind if I take that.
If anyone takes anything off of the facility, it's classed as totting.
This could be highly confidential, this. There's probably some government database. Benefit cheats in Wales.
There you are, look. 2 pence.
Hey, put that down.
Hey, you can't
Put
take
that
it.
down.
It's got to stay there, haven't it?
If he sees you with that, he'd be down here like a ton of bricks for that 2 pence. Tony, the idiot, told me to get here for 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm supposed to meet a waste enforcement team or something.
The waste enforcement team seemingly never sleeps. To give me a different perspective on waste management, I was here to meet Brian and Steve, the Cagney and Lacey of dog mess. They knew more about dog poo than Scooby-Doo's garden.
Is it really necessary to be this early?
Yes, it is.
Is it? Why?
You'd be surprised.
Can't we just pick it up later? Hello, Steve.
How are you, mate?
I'm all right, yeah. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be a poop scooper. Dunno. The hat is model's own, but the rest of it is council issue. I really feel like having a walk along a beach and talking to people about dog poo.
A bit of education today, speaking to dog owners on the beaches.
Brian and Steve, Turdinator and Turdinator 2, ensured that the public knew where they stood on dogfowl. And for the wee hours of that morning, I was their apprentice.
Just keep an eye on that dog. Anything comes out of the back of that, I'm on it, like a shot.
If people dog foul and they don't remove the foul, they'll be hit with a £75 fixed penalty notice.
This is more like it.
How are you? Nice and early?
Yes, nice and breezy.
Nice
What I'm
and...
hoping here is that we can slap a fine on this lady.
We're doing dog foul and exercise down the island.
Tell you what, that dog looks cute with his little pink collar, but don't be fooled. Going on around here, there's only one thing going on in his head, thinking, where can I take a poo around here? Is it the 10-second rule? How long has the poo got to be on the floor before I can...
If they walk away,
Yeah.
they're not going to pick it up, obviously.
If they don't pick it up forthwith, I think it says.
Forthwith, how long is that though? As if they say, I'm going to do it in a minute.
Like that.
Let it hit the ground first, though. That's so good. Look at him.
Look at him there now.
He's so enthusiastic in his
Look at
job.
him. He smelled something. Look, he's picked up a scent. Is it in this area or is it a few miles away?
He had one day, and we weren't sure whether it was chocolate or dog's mess. I tasted it, I thought, it's chocolate. He tasted it. He said, no, it's dog's mess. Good job we didn't step in it.
I tell you what, the banter on the waste enforcement team. This is, look out! Yes! God, the holy grail.
No, that's not dog mess, actually.
To me, on the first day, rookie.
Wait there. It's seagull mess.
Seagull, is it? Yeah. That's no use to us,
That's not
seagull.
in the fence then.
Okay, so if you speak to the next person with a dog, you're from the Vale of Glamorgan Council,
On the Villa Glamorgan
and you're
Council.
doing a bit of an exercise speaking to all dog walkers.
Let's go and taser this dog walker. I'm not doing him, he's got a
No, he's a nice
station
guy.
and he's a
He's a
big
nice
bloke.
You lived in Barry all your life then? All my life. You live on the island. Do you carry your dog fouling bags? Always. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy your walk. And you. Cheers. Bye. Why didn't you want to do that one? Huh? He was a lovely chap.
You've got the patter though, you see. Do you see the way you worked with him there? Barry all your life, born You were working your magic. I haven't got them people skills you've got.
I think you have, mate.
No, I'd have tasered him straight away, just on the off chance.
You know what?
Tasered him.
No, you can't do that.
Do you get abuse from the public?
An elderly lady was nose to nose with me just a couple of weeks ago, really.
Elderly lady?
Yeah. Very aggressive to me. She started verbally abusing me. She turned around and said, I have no bags. I said, well, I have some bags. She said, if you have some bags, pick them up yourself.
Couldn't you let her off, little old lady? Couldn't you just turn a blind eye?
Well, if you'd seen the size of it, right? You couldn't turn a blind eye to it. He's definitely got the walk, hasn't he?
How old's that?
Oh, it's stuck in.
What dog was it from, Bri?
Little dog,
Yeah,
4 legs,
yeah.
and a small ass.
The moment I'd been waiting for was fast approaching. It looked like I was finally going to get my hands on some poo.
Oh!
Oh, mate.
Before I dived in, there were a few final checks on my equipment.
It's got holes in it like a normal supermarket
No,
bag.
no holes in there.
Look how much there is in
Yeah,
this
mate,
stuff.
it's a double bagger.
Ah! Ah!
Can't do half a job, mate.
Oh! You have that like a little dessert for you. Hey, littering!
Yeah, Ron. See you later.
Don't go back to your cottage.
Brian, the dog's gone behind the column. Move it. There's only one reason a dog would go behind a column. Attention all dog owners.
I would like to remind you that it is your responsibility to pick up your dog's fowl. You can use your hands if you like, but we have bags here at the office. And now, Lionel Richie.
Dog walker.
Morning. Morning. Can we have a quick chat? I know you always carry bags.
You know you can get them for free.
Bag anyway.
Do you want some for free? Well, Brian should have been doing this. He should have told you that, really.
If I had any left
he's
in
a
my
rookie.
pockets, I would, but I've given
He's a
them all
rookie.
away.
On your walk. You should have given her the bag. What are you doing?
My pockets are empty.
You're supposed to be giving out bags.
They're empty.
You're supposed to be the guru. I had to step in there and save that situation. Brian was all over the place, floundering about.
Well, what's the problem, Bri?
He fell in love, I think. He was
Didn't have any
floundering.
After a few hours, the number 2 musketeers had the beach under control. Suddenly, an urgent call came in. On the other side of town, someone had taken a dump of a different sort. A fly tipper had done his business in the woods. We Starsky and Hutched it over to the crime scene, only to find we'd missed the criminals by seconds.
You can see this is a beautiful area. Lovely autumnal trees. We've had a tip-off from a fly tipper. Ironic. I don't know whether he's upset that they've been fly tipping on his patch.
Before we open any bags, we'll take a photograph.
Is this for your personal album?
No, it's not for the album. This is if we need to prosecute anybody.
Yeah.
It's the photograph is shown have been taken in situ.
Do you want me and Brian in it like that? Or not?
So we'll take a
He's gone
photograph.
very serious, isn't he?
So I put my blue.
Looking for evidence of origin now. Look at the date, it's recent. 2 months ago.
Right, put that there.
Almost
Take
to the day.
Take a picture.
Get a photo of that. Hold up.
A bag for this, Bri.
Closed peg, so we know she hasn't got a tumble dryer. Hold up. It's a sock.
Sunday.
Says Sunday on it. All we need
Matches
to do
it.
is go round on a Sunday,
Yeah.
see you answer the door barefoot, and then taser them. Looking for evidence, looking for leads. It's all a bit Cluedo. Definitely more exciting. With a dog going to the toilet, there's very few clues or leads to follow, really. It's an open and shut case.
Then, in a flash, it went from Cluedo to police camera action. Brian heard a van, and wasn't about to let the fly tippers get away.
He's got a photographic memory for numbers. You'll clock that now, you'll never forget it.
With Brian's mind-blowing photographic memory, the crook stood no chance.
LE53 something.
Photographic memory. That may well have been people caught in the act. Never mind tracing it back, forensic gloves.
It looked like 11L or something like that, but
You didn't get it.
no, I didn't
How
get
did
it.
you manage to not get it? It was just there.
He obviously had been fly tipping, and he raced away from me as I was going up. But they were obviously down here dumping some new stuff.
This is Pete Doherty's house.
Okay, Rob, so we didn't have a bad morning then?
Not. Well, we didn't have a good one.
Not very often they get away from Brian.
He doesn't know we didn't get his registration, does he? And the,
That's true. So
And
what
the-
we're relying on
the-
is
the
fly
speed-
tippers thinking you're better than you are. And the fly tippers are going to be thinking they can't be that rubbish that they didn't get our registration plate. We're relying on the fly tippers overestimating us. Brilliant. Let's go.
overestimating.
Let's go to the pub.
As the amazing memory man and Steve headed back to the crime lab, I caught up with Tony for a last-minute pep talk ahead of the real challenge.
Tomorrow morning, yeah? You know, nice and early start, yeah? You happy with that?
Yeah, over the moon, yeah.
Yeah, nice 6 o'clock start, won't do you any harm.
Yeah. It's like all my Christmases. You know, you wake up 7 hours earlier than you normally do.
It'll be the best day. It'll be a day you'll remember for the rest of your life.
It will be. Yeah, it is going to be a day to remember, no doubt about it.
Yeah, right. I'll see you later then, alright? You go with the boys.
After some pretty sexy dreams about bin juice and broken glass, my big day dawned before dawn.
It's about 5:30 in the morning. It's pitch dark. It's the middle of the night.
You can hardly speak, it's too early.
The foreman broke the good news.
Simon Chilcott, how's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah?
You've got one of the heavy areas, probably about, I would say about 18 to 20 ton today. Nick!
Nick was to be my driver for the day. Curiously, he hadn't been in my sexy dreams. This was reality. While he was driving, I would be walking and lifting. 12 miles on foot, lifting 18 tons of rubbish, and to top it off, Nick's very own brand of aftershave.
Cats pee, foxes pee, dogs pee, human pee, vomit.
When I went to see my careers advisor in school, he said, what do you want to do? I thought, minimum requirement is I want to do a job where if I soil myself at work, somebody notices. I could soil myself halfway through the working day,
right,
nobody'd even notice.
No, part and parcel of the job. Pilates.
As Nick warmed Ethel up, I noticed something that made me even more apprehensive.
When I had my induction, this was down. So that was, the height was about here that I had to throw a bag into. It's just above my waist.
Yeah. It does make a difference. Physically, it is harder.
That's a real worry.
As we hit the road, I got to know my partners in crime. Two of the best, Paul and Archie. Together, we were Barry's very own rat pack. Where we were going could be packed with rats.
We're off, we're away, we're on the streets, there's no time to talk.
After about half a dozen of the thousands of bags I had to shift that day, the new loading height was causing me problems.
I've had a bit of an accident. That was about bag number 6 or 7 I was throwing there. Presuming Archie knows these ladies. Okay. All part of the service, see that? Turn up, you empty their bin, give them a kiss. 2 down, how many to go? At the moment, this is feeling a lot easier than what I do in a way. I haven't got the adrenaline, the nerves and the stress that I get in my own job. Just watching through the gap here. Yeah, you got half an inch. Easy half inch.
And surprisingly, I never felt dirty. There was a free shower with every bag.
Every time, the spray. Every time. Those droplets landed on my face. Probably looks quite sexy. Those sexy droplets of sunlit joy. It's actually bin juice. See that? Learner drivers, eyeing up the bin men. Keep your eyes on the road, you're learning. Feasting your eyes on my bin manly form. Look at this one, practically getting out the back window. The girls love a bit of bin juice. Whoa! Get in. There's traffic waiting up the street and they're watching me doing hula hoops. They're not going to be happy. Hey?
I see you do a good job.
Yeah, I know. Somebody's got to do it, haven't they? Some of the members of the public are saying to me, doing a great job, you're doing a good job for that. I keep saying, somebody's got to do it. They told me this was a young man's game. No offence, but you...
I am young.
Huh? How old are you now?
39.
39? Archie's 2 years younger than me. I can't just be the bins.
We'd only been on the road a couple of hours, but I was losing the will to live. Or at least to be a bin man.
Basically, I'm starting to flag a bit. Just the enthusiasm's going. I went through a bit of a purple patch earlier where I got into it. I got quite excited. I think we might have been going downhill. The sun was on us. That energy's gone. Now I'm running out of steam. Thanks.
A couple more streets and then we'll put it into another gear.
Nobody can go faster than I'm going. Nick said the word from the back is I'm going a bit slow. You've grasped me in.
I haven't grasped you in at all.
Huh?
No.
Right, you're not going to keep up with me now. I'm going to set the pace round here. There's a new kid in town. Step aside. I'll go on ahead. See, look, where's the lorry? Come on, I got the bins ready. There's no lorry. Which way are we going now? Left? We're going left. Tell me in whistles. Yeah, straight on. Yeah. There we are. And left, then right. Breakfast about 10:30. Can one of you wipe my eye? Wipe my right eye, because I was throwing a bin bag into the back, and as usual, you get the spray back, and it's just burning. Something just sprayed back in my face, and it's burning. I'm sure it. Quadruple bagger. I was trying to do the universal language of stop in bin man, which is the hamster's cage. He's not long past it, this hamster.
Let's go! Come on! Hey!
Quick, hide behind this caravan. Just have a little breather.
Come on, they've had a break by now!
The caravan was longer than I thought.
They've had a break by now!
It's gonna get hiding in a minute, that, Nick.
I got the supervisor coming out now with torches. If we're any late, it'll be dark, so, you know.
Yeah, move away from the sun then.
The lorry was full. I was hoping that would mean home time, but no. Like masochistic Teletubbies, the boys wanted to do it again.
Just dropping off what we've put in there so far, so that we can get out there and fill it up again. Meanwhile, we're gonna fill up. Keep putting my hands on it. These hands could start the plague, to be honest.
Get in. What on the walk? Come on, you got another 3 hours work yet?
I'm stiffening up now.
Shouldn't have stopped.
The mid-morning break was one of the best 10 minutes of my life, but it took the wind right out of my sails. The next few hours were a mind-numbing, nausea-inducing slog, although there was the odd high point.
That's literally bin juice waterfall. Look at that, it's quite beautiful in its own way, isn't it? If you're a rat, this probably looks a little bit like Florida, might look to me. 3/4 of the way through now. I've loosened up again after that brunch break, which got me all stiff. And sort of, I didn't want to get going again after that. I got going again now. I'm on about 5th wind.
By mid-afternoon, I was losing the plot completely.
Come on!
I had to make this interesting somehow, so I invented Strictly Bin Men.
Jump in here with Paul, have a look. That's a typical bin area for the flats.
Mind you, there's some good stuff in here as well. I don't think people realise that somebody has actually got to come down here and go through this and take it away. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt for now. They don't realise a nappy that just somebody put near the bins. That'll do. Just put it near the bins. Is your kid just had a dump, is he? I'll get it. You put your feet up. Somebody, as you can see, has dumped a television. I'm going to do this anyway. Like anyone is really going to come in here, see the TV they've dumped there, see the sticker on it saying, oh, we can't take this, it's electrical goods. And they're going to do something about it. Even though I know that in 41 years, this is the most pointless thing I've ever done in my life. And I say that as somebody who watched the first 3 series of Baywatch. Absolutely pointless.
thirst out.
That was far. See that clock tower? There in the distance? That's all the streets we've done this morning.
That is surveying everything that we own, bin-wise. It's actually quite impressive what we've done, isn't it? Look at that. It's all right doing it once, isn't it? He's only ever done it once, that fella. You try doing 20 tons of it in one day. I felt like I'd been standing in front of a jet engine while someone fed vomit into the back of it. But I was determined to push through to the end, especially with Dr. Evil checking up on me. The boss is here now, Tony. But we're almost there, so we can stick it. Yeah? I'm gonna do it.
Whoa! Downward stretch now, right?
Huh?
The last half hour.
Yeah.
Last half hour.
Last half hour.
Let's go for it, yeah?
As we approached the finishing line, I was overwhelmed with respect for these boys. Braving the elements, facing every hazard you can think of, and a few you can't.
I'm gonna have to give you a hand, Rod, so these boys can go home, alright?
Getting little appreciation, sometimes even abuse from the public, and all for just above minimum wage. If I ever become Prime Minister, I'll make this national service. Everyone would have to do the bins for one day to see what it's like. And unless they were a masochistic Teletubby, no one would have to do it again.
Rod, this is the last couple of bags, mate. Alright?
Let's get the bunting out, boys.
Oh! Could I just say, nice of you not to put the back down for them to throw higher. Good idea, that. None of them picked up on it.
It was finally over. I was aching like I'd been locked in a two-berth caravan with the Cray twins.
Well, let's celebrate them. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Archie. Good work.
Yeah,
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Rod. A pleasure. Thank you, Arch.
Thank you, Archie. Hey, have the rest of the day off.
I may have smelled like a rabbit with a stomach upset, but I'd done it. I'm still alive. Those boys have got to do it all again tomorrow at dawn. And there's one massively positive thought running through my mind. I'll be in bed. Thanks, mate.
You alright?
Yeah. See you, Ethel. It's like hugging you. Thank you very much. Thank me for putting them 2.5 hours behind schedule. The boys had some parting gifts for me, which I knew exactly what to do with. Look at that, Veil of Glamorgan, no hypodermics. Huh? That is lovely.
I don't think you got any strength to open it.
I haven't got the strength.
Oh, look at that, GTM.
It's actually a gold litter picker. It's the only gold litter picker in available, Morgan, and it's all yours.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, before I do anything else, is wash my hands. That's what I want to do more than anything, more than tea, more than anything. Come on, Tony. Come and help me wash my hands.
That's all I'm washing, mine.